My story is a long story. I don't know how I'm going to put it in a short story, but I'll try, okay? I'm born into the tattoo industry. My mom's been tattooing since before I'm born. I've been in her tattoo studio my whole life, watching her, learning from her, trying to be her. She opened the studio upstate, and she asked me about the place. I told her it's not a good place because there was drug dealers there before, whatever. And she got it anyway. She worked in it for like maybe 2 months. Then she gave it to me because it wasn't doing good. So I tried to make it, thrive, but it didn't work. It was a bad location, bad reputation. So that was my first studio. Now I come down here. My grandma, she's 86. She's getting old. She's been there my whole life and taking care of me. So I had to return the favor. So I came down here, started taking care of my grandma. I worked in a few tattoo studios around here, like local shops that the people suck. They were mean. Guys are jealous, telling me I steal their customers when the customers want me, or just thieving my stuff, just being disrespectful. A lot of drug addicts in the industry. I couldn't deal with that. And I started going upstate on the weekends, working at my mother's studio with my 5-year-old son. And that's all I did. I went upstate on the weekends, came down here, and was a housewife. And my family comes over and they're like, "What, are you gonna be a housewife your whole life?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna own my own studio one day." Yeah, you ain't gonna own shit, whatever. So I was like, "Alright, you'll see." So I read a few inspiring books, and that led me to imagine my own tattoo studio. I used my mind. I took the first step. I got my DBA, doing business as Allstarink. I used to parade around like, "Yo, Allstarink, tell your friends, yo, it's just gonna be hot, da da da." So I had everybody, some people believed in me, some people didn't. My dad told me, when I first started piercing 15 years ago, tattooing, he was like, "Oh, it's just a fad, it'll be gone in 10 years. And here I am, 5 years in business. Very successful. The customers love me. I have so many repeating, customers, clients that come in and they're like, "I would never go anywhere else. You guys are the best. You guys make us feel so comfortable." When people walk out the door, you could hear them say, "Oh wow, they're so nice in there." So that's where I get my 5 years. That's what my 5 years is from. The people love me. And as far as like holding myself afloat, that's what's been tough, because like I'm irresponsible and I don't take care of bills. I don't take care of, ordering. I'm like never here. That's what everybody says. I feel like I'm always here, but everybody says that I'm never here. It's been really tough because I have to take care of my son, my grandma. I got divorced a couple years ago, so went from being married to single, having all the bills on myself, my son, and everything was stressful. I've been alone in the shop. Like, trying to find good employees that I trust is like the hardest thing for me, because I want to be a mother again and a housewife again. Like, I want to just stay home and raise my family and take care of grandma and make memories, with them. But this business demands my attention, demands me so much. So I really wish I could find people that I trust and people that could help me take care of it, so I could, continue to have a life with my family. But that's not the case. So, this is my bread and butter. This is my pride and joy. I did work hard to get it, and I got it. So it can use the help as far as the business stuff goes, the renovations. Like, when I first was picking out my paneling, the Board of Health needed all types of regulations and requirements in the studio. You had to have wipeable surfaces, so I had to go get paneling. I looked at all the paneling. If it was a chip, I wouldn't use it, but now all my paneling, like you could see, is all chipped up. So renovations is a definite. When I first started, I only had like 50 cents to my name. I used all my income tax. I got some money from my grandma. I have a few more people that helped me financially. I had 50 cents. That was it when I started. The first day of business on June 8th, I made like 200 plus, So I am successful. It's just I can use help with the business stuff and be more organized. And I mean, definitely renovations. That would be amazing. Dream come true. Upstate, when I was with my mom in her shop, it was like a family. I had my mom there, my sisters there, my stepdad. It was fun to be there. Like here, my dad doesn't believe in tattoos. Like, he's never here. My mom's come down maybe twice since I've been open 5 years, 3 times maybe. You know, my brother, he just wants, like, he wants to help, and he's been helping, like, in the beginning and now, but we fight a lot, and he, you know, throws up everything that he's done for me in my face to this day. He's like, I took down your wallpaper, I painted the building for you in the beginning. Like, I don't need that, you know, so, I was alone here a lot, you know, like working by myself. I had nobody here with me. Like my grandma would be here, my son would be here picking up the phones while I'm back here working. A tattoo would come in or a piercing come in while I'm tattooing. I would have to stop what I'm doing, go take care of the piercing, give instructions, come back to my tattoo. And the phone's ringing, Allstarink, you know, like I am so busy just doing tattoos, piercings, answering the phones, giving instructions, taking money, all that stuff. So business stuff I like neglected. I pushed it aside because I'm so busy with everything else. And then my son will come in and he'll be like, Mom, I'm hungry. And I'm like, wait, baby, I'm almost done. And then by the time you know it, it's time to close, 10 o'clock at night. You know, my son didn't have a good meal. Like, and then I start like pushing away the tattoo industry and being like, you know, I got a family. Like, I don't care. Like, my son needs to eat. But I don't know. I definitely could use the help and the organization around here and people who care. Going through employees is the toughest part. Nobody to really. Ashley, the girl that I apprenticed with a while ago, she's amazing. She's been with me. We didn't get along back in the day. She walked out. How many people did I train and walk out because I needed them? I needed help because I was all by myself. So I was desperate. So I would try to apprentice people and try to get their help. And, you know, I always got stabbed in my back. I taught people how to tattoo and they left. You know, I taught people how to tattoo and they left. Happened more than 3 times, 4 times, you know, and I always get screwed. Another guy that worked for me, he started dating one of my best friends, and she let him tattoo in her house, taking my clients. Like, I've been screwed by people, and I don't deserve it. I'm a good people, and it's been tough to just have you know, I want it to run, you know, the way that it would if I was here without me here. But maybe I have a few years to, you know, work hard yet and then get to that point. I definitely want to go back to school and do other things in my life too. I know I wrote down a lot of stuff that I wanted to explain in this video. Short story, my life is nuts. I got Buster. He's another artist I have here. He was an apprentice. I took him in back in the day. He stayed with me like a couple months learning, and then he left, walked right out. But now he's back and he's doing good. He's good people. Ashley's good people. I have another artist, Carl. He's from California. He just started with me not too long ago. He's been tattooing for years. An amazing portrait artist. His attitude sucks. Like, I wish, you know, I feel like he's more about himself, not so much the shop. I really want employees that want to be an all-star, people that care about my business and that will care about my business. Stop worrying about people that, you know, that I can't trust and that will rob me and do me dirty and take clients or whatever. So, what else do I have to tell you? Babe, what else should I tell? Oh, this is my second spike, you know, like I'm getting noticed by a lot of people. A lot of people, you know, see us, our website, like people that like us. There are over like 1,200. What was I gonna say? I was contacted by Spike before to do Ink Masters, and I tried out and did a video audition. They gave me like 2 callbacks, and then they didn't call back again. So, you know, I always felt like, you know, there's a reason why I shouldn't be on that show. Here you guys are calling me again. I appreciate it. All the opportunity you guys did, thank you. I also was on TLC's My Strange Addiction. That was another show. They came in, they filmed the shop. They were here for 6 hours taping. It was awesome. I love the cameras. I'm new, but I can be what you want. And I do need your help. Like, I deserve it, and I need it, and I'm looking forward to your callback. I probably left out like a whole 15 years of my life, but if you want anything else, just let me know. Have a good day. Tell your friends.
Cool.